Hey YouTube, it's Erica, also known as Mocha Mama on Fire, and I'm coming to you from my car. As you can see, I had something really burning in my spirit today that I just wanted to share with you all. I know I haven't been posting my videos lately. I've been just so busy at work and with all the changes that have been happening in my life so far. I look forward to sharing with you soon in a video coming. But in this video, I really just want it to be an encouraging type of video, a nice quick hit. Here we are, July 31st, 2021, and when I tell you the month of July has just been a whirlwind for me of good, happy emotions, of shocking emotions too, of just a range of things where I thought I was going in one direction and then abruptly the planes changed and I follow what God is leading me to do. So what I want to talk to you right now about for a quick hot minute is setbacks. Setbacks being a setup for a comeback. I remember when I was a teenager, or maybe even younger than that, my pastor at the time did a sermon entitled Setbacks, a setup for a comeback. And when I tell you that this month has been exactly that, so I'm going to give a quick synopsis of what July 1st began and what I thought I was going, and here we are at the end where I am now, and how I believe this current setback is truly a setup for a comeback. So when I opened the month of July, I had actually submitted my resignation to my prior, I guess you can say, employer. I had received an offer from another organization and that I was very excited about. It was going to be an opportunity for increase in pay, an opportunity with increase in responsibilities, and it's an overall a new experience and me wanting to be that financial advisor professional that I want to be. And so I was super excited about it. And I was like, okay, here we go. I was counting down. My first day was supposed to be on July 19th. And so okay, so I left that great company where I was before, expected to go to another equally as great company, was highly respected. To begin with my new career there. So in being in the financial services field, we are required to carry certain licenses. So I am Series 7, 63, and 66 license. So those who are familiar with FINRA and those regulations and those tests, in order for you to be considered an investment advisor and a registered representative to sell stocks, mutual funds, and the rest of investments, you have to pass those exams and be registered in your respective state or states you practice in. So given that, I knew that I was going to go through the background checks and the licensing transfer over to that new company from the previous company where I was working. So, given COVID, people are, not as many people working, so things can take a little bit longer. So my start date was supposed to be on July 19th. And July 19th comes the week before, I get an email saying, oh, we're pushing back your start date to the next week, July 26th. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that. July 26th, here we are. I get an email that the following week, oh, we're still not done with your background check and all of that. We need to actually push it back to August 2nd. So I'm like, okay, that's great. August 2nd, I'm fine. Because you know why? Because during this time of, in between of working my new role, I had been working on, and I shared with you before on my channel, I started a nonprofit organization called Shades of Autism Parent Network. And as you may remember, the purpose of Shades of Autism Parent Network is to be a peer support group for families, particularly Black families who have children with autism here in the Jacksonville, Florida area, and of course through the internet. It can be international, worldwide, as far as this network that I'm hoping to create. So I've been really dedicating my time into building up Shades of Autism Parent Network. And I've made some really great strides in talking to different organizations, getting support around the work that I'm looking to do. So much so, I had a great opportunity where I got a chance to talk with what's called Jacksonville Buzz TV and go on their show called On a Mission. And I'm going to, I guess, put a link in the chat, or I will hopefully be able to upload that video. So you all can see my interview I did with Wendy Norfleet of Norfleet Solutions, who interviewed me to discuss the purpose of Shades of Autism, what I'm looking and hoping to do. So during this time of waiting to start this new role, I've been working hardly along with for Shades of Autism Parent Network, as well as expanding my sole proprietorship, which I call Awesome Mama Enterprises. And I'm going to have some new things coming out under that brand soon. I don't want to tip you off just yet. I'm going to do that in like in a formal video to come. Just know that I believe, and I'm sure many of you do too, who are my fellow coasters out there seeking to get financial independent, one source of income is too close to none. And especially when you are in that phase of doing transitions from job to job, and you're like, ooh, I need to make sure that my other streams of income are working. Yeah, yes, thankfully I have my investments and I have my emergency funds saved and put aside for in case things go awry in this transition to a new role. But either way, one income is too close to none, and I'm looking to build up at least 4 streams of income to make sure that Miss Awesome Mama over here is straight. So, like I said, I get that email saying we've been pushed back now to August 2nd. I'm like, okay, I can live with that. I'm excited to start on August 2nd. Now, how about I get a call yesterday, right, July 30th, saying that my offer has actually been rescinded for this role that I had. I left my good paying job, as they say, to accept. And the reason why it was rescinded was because my background check in going through the FINRA process was denied. And I was like, that doesn't sound correct. If I was working previously in the same field, why was in there was denied? Why would it be denied now? So in talking with that HR person, we learned that the person who was actually initially working my case had left the company, and here I was sitting in someone's queue. So I don't know. So they probably have some missing documents, all kinds of things, because I'm pretty clean over here, okay, as far as my background check goes. So I was like, I can't see how I would be denied for something. But hey, I definitely believe that, hey, God's denial and his rejection can be our protection as well. And I really believe, too, that if this job does not come through, because we don't know this yet, it may be fully rescinded, it may not be. But either way, I consider it a setback that's setting me up for a grand comeback. And so given that, I'm really taking this time to think through. I was like, you know what? I am so glad that the Holy Spirit did not lead me to just sit here like twiddle my thumbs, eat bonbons, while I've been out these last 4 weeks, waiting for this new role to start. I had it pressed on my spirit to keep pressing on, build up this business, build up the brands that I'm looking to build up, reach out and meet the connections you're looking to meet, because one income is too close to none. And I know so many of you all can relate to this as well. And I really want to hear your thoughts in the chat, in the comments below. And like, what's your thoughts around one income being too close to none? How are you building up multiple streams of income for yourself and for your family to make sure you reach your overall financial independence goals? As you know, I'm someone who's seeking to coast-FI. I really want to build up my retirement fund so that way it can grow, so that by the time that I am at retirement age is at the number that I'm seeking. Because my main goal, of course, is to seek entrepreneurship and to continue working, but doing the work that I love the most, as opposed to working for somebody else. And the interesting thing is, right, I had intended to work, say, 3 more years or so, 3 to 5 more years for an outside employer outside of my businesses. But I'm really believing now that God has, like I said, this setback is a setup for a comeback. And that I really thought that in 3 years I want to be working full-time entrepreneurship, but maybe now is the time. And I have not been slacking in that area as far as building it up. So I'm going to do a pause there. I want to keep this a quick 10-minute hit for you all, just to know that, hey, life setbacks can be a setup for a comeback. I'm excited to see all the other comeback kids out there, seeing what God is going to do in all of our lives to come. Just know that I'm coming back strong, and I'm excited to share some new things with you on YouTube, So look out for it to come. Be blessed, and until next time, continue going after your dreams. Bye.